Donald Trump has said that China owes the US and the world a significant amount in compensation for their handling of the coronavirus pandemic.
And we are not happy with China. We are not happy with that whole situation because we believe it could have been stopped at the source, it could have been stopped quickly, and it wouldn't have spread all over the world, and we think that should have happened.
The US president also announced serious investigations into how Washington can take action against China for its handling of COVID-19. Beijing has been accused of covering up critical information regarding the virus in January, silencing doctors who warned about the disease, and allowing COVID-19 to spread by failing to take action quickly. The WHO has backed up the communist regime, although the same organisation has been criticised for its slow reaction to the pandemic and for being too close to China. Other organisations have also joined Trump's calls for compensation against China, including the German newspaper Bild, who came up with a £130 billion bill Beijing owes Germany for its poor handling of the pandemic. The US state of Missouri last week also launched a civil lawsuit against Beijing, demanding a payout for damages caused by the virus.
With this lawsuit, we put a lot of thought into this, and it's a very buttoned-up lawsuit as far as our legal theory. We've got significant factual allegations as far as Chinese government deception and malfeasance, and our legal claims are solid. And ultimately, we're asking for damages, and we estimate the cost of that in the tens of billions of dollars for Missouri alone.
When Trump was asked about the German calls for compensation, he responded the US should demand more.
Germany's looking at things and we're looking at things, and we're talking about a lot more money than Germany's talking about, yeah.
Colonel Richard Kemp, a 30-year veteran and foreign policy expert, explains what he thinks the West should do in response to China.
The reason President Trump and others are demanding such large financial contributions from China is that the regime completely mishandled the COVID-19 pandemic and allowed it to spread worldwide. Thousands of deaths around the globe could have been avoided had China acted responsibly in the first place. Instead, the Chinese Communist Party's priority was duplicity and cover-up to conceal the blame they knew should fall to them without consideration for the devastating consequences. This should be the turning point in relations between China and the West. China oppresses, imprisons and executes its own people to exercise total control over everyone and everything in their own country.